Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the free-to-play series. For this one, I kind of wanted to talk about, leveling champions, but I do want to give you guys kind of an update on where we are on the account. Not too much has changed. I was able to make progress on those missions that I had been showing you guys before, so we took a really big jump. I also was expecting one of my big stopping points to be the arena. Um, but I was able to push through. I used a bunch of these, um, the token refills, I guess you could call them, and I was able to grind out arena, which also was beneficial because I am now. Oh, I was. I haven't been playing much today because football's today, but I was solidly in gold. You can see I was able to generate a lot of gold tokens, but did get bumped back down. That's fine, not a big deal. I'm gonna knock out a few of these real quick. I'm not surprised. My Kale being my only nuker right now. Um, he's a decent enough nuker, but he definitely falls short when you start getting up into higher uh, tiers where people have stronger teams, better defenses, faster speeds. My gear is really what's holding me back at this point. But you'll see this team, they've got 350s, and they're really, really fast Bellower right there. He's even faster than my Deacon, so I'm suffering a little bit because my Deacon is a little bit slower, but I kind of need him to be slow. Not slow, but I need him to have more survivability because he's big in clan boss for me. So I don't really want to build him super squishy with speed gear. I think he's currently kind of got him. And I also need him to have a lot of accuracy to land his abilities in clan boss. So for the time being, um, yeah, you'll see that he's got an accurate. Oh yeah, he's got an attack banner. Did I ever get an accuracy one? No, I never did. Um, so he's got a lot of kind of a weird kit on him right now. He is fairly quick at 188 speed. I mean, considering how early my account is, but in the gold area that I'm playing in, I mean, my arbiter, she's 280 speed or something, 100. So every now and then I'll run into a speed gap for sure. So eventually, I'll make some changes. I don't know if it'll be to Deacon because I think Deacon is probably going to be part of my permanent clan boss team. That's part of why I picked him as my first starter champion. So we'll just kind of wait and see what other champions that I get that can bring in speed and decrease defense and stuff as we progress on the account. But for now, Deacon is the guy, um, and we just kind of work with what we got for now. So once I get better gear, keep farming and all those things, I can improve my clan boss team, or my arena team. But for being a month in, bouncing around between gold and silver, I'm pretty happy with, and I can still beat some other decent teams. Speed aura. Let's see. I might be able to beat that team. I think this team might be a little easier to beat here. Um. Uh. I think this team is going to beat me, but I want to try and see. See, I do get to go first. It's not going to be enough, yeah. Getting her down is big. Oh, okay, yeah, good save. Huge save for me. Get another turn, there we go. Yeah, so just imagine Sun Wukong being a little bit stronger there. He'd be able to finish off the rest of that team. And it's a significant jump between 50 and 60 for him. So that's an all 60. I mean, that's an all 6-star team, I guess we could say. They're not all 60. This one they've got a faster speed aura. I think we'll try against this Huntsman team. I don't think I'm going to kill the UDK, but maybe I get the Ronda down. Yeah, UDK. Classic UDK. Ooh, she's weak. She's not strong. Nice. I think that's victory for me. Although Royal Huntsman hits pretty hard if he's built right. But given how their Rondo was built, yeah, okay. See what I mean? So I'm still able to pull out some victories. I have to be a little more selective once I hit gold. I mean, in silver 4, I can basically just go top down in order, and I'm usually pretty good. But in gold, I got to be a little more selective. But I'm happy with the results there, and we'll come back at reset, and I'll probably be back in silver by then because my defense, having that team as my defense team, isn't, they're not breaking the mold on any of the guys attacking or anything like that. My defense team for my main account must frustrate the crap out of people because I don't D rank very often anymore now that I've put a strong defense team in. So, I don't mean like a defense based team. I mean my team that acts as my defense in arena. Is built around, it's my go second team that's built around Mortu Macabre, and I don't D-rank very much, so either people aren't fighting me or people are just um, losing to me. So, all right. Anyways, back to kind of what we were looking to talk about today. For missions at reset, Spirit Keep opens up. I'm gonna do that at reset, but in the meantime, I have been using all of my energy to grind up food, like we talked about in the last video. So let's go look at here, upgrade rank. So I've already got 2 of the food for Sun Wukong ready to go. Now, I wanted to talk about this a little bit because I've had this question. I know I've probably answered this. I get a little confused because I make a lot of like supplemental videos, like non episodic videos for the free to play. And I'll address something in those, but then I won't release them because I don't like how it came together. Like I'll rewatch it or play it back in my head and be like, I sound like an idiot. I sound like an idiot. I'm not gonna use that. So I don't know if I've talked about this as much as I think I may have, but the key in my mind to leveling up champions is one at a time. Now, I don't always stick to that. If I was sticking to that completely, then Eris wouldn't be level 50, Armiger wouldn't be level 50, but they did get leveled up to 5 stars for a specific reason. Um, so there were scenarios where I needed to ascend to 5 stars or things like that for missions, and it was too expensive at the time to do it for Sun Wukong, or Deacon. Well, Deacon was already fully ascended, but so it just made more sense to use those resources on lower champions and just level them up in order to do so. Because they're champions that are going to stay on my account that I'm going to keep around. So I didn't really feel bad about doing it. But what you want to avoid is having all of these 5-star, these 5-star champions that yes, you may use, and yes, you may not want them to be 60, but then the time comes and you pull a sacred. Like, let's say I pulled a sacred today and I got Rashguard's the first one that comes. Yeah, say I pull a sacred and I get a Duchess. I don't think she's a void. Now I'm just curious for my own sake. Yeah, so I pull a sacred, I get a Duchess. That's an instant, I want that person to be 6 stars immediately. But I have all these champions that are leveled up to 50 that I don't want to feed, I don't want to get rid of. And I don't really have, so now I'm starting from scratch and I'm leveling up rares and epics and trying to get food for those champions. When I had put food into these 50s that I don't really, care about. The flip side of that too is that you just get stuck with a lot of like half-assed champions. I mean, level 50, the gap between 50 and 60 is so strong that when you have a bunch of 50s, you don't really have a good, like, I'll tell you right now, I would take a 160 over a team of 50s any day. And I don't really have a way to demonstrate that in arena, but But a 6-star Kale going up against 450s, even if they're all legendaries. I mean, obviously it depends on the legendary, but I'm telling you guys, like you'd be surprised. They're gonna rip through that team. So one champion at a time is the secret to getting a lot of 6 stars, and then just using your energy efficiently and wisely. So, today I'm off work. I have time to hop on. I've got a 2-star going, a 3-star going, and a 4-star going. Now, only 47 energy left. None of these guys are gonna level up here. Maybe the 2-star, but he's only level 6 right now, so I doubt it. And as you can see, this is pretty slow going. On my main account, I'm doing this in 6 seconds, but um, it is the most efficient. This is my fastest clearer right now for uh, campaign. Now, my campaign farmer, will probably change it to Sun Wukong after he hits level 60, but for the meantime, this is working out just fine for me. Now that I'm pretty much 100% finally. I did have some. I was like about 90. I'd say probably about 98%, 95, 97% maybe. With Kale, where every now and then I would just hit like I, just the way the turns went and everything. These would both hit. I'd get both bombs from Lord Shazar, and he would land a triple attack, and the bombs would blow, and I would, it was just the way that it would work sometimes. Is Kale would come out on the bottom, but he's much more efficient now. And then this is just how you grind up 12-3. I've talked about 12-3 in depth before, but if you guys have a comment about why am I farming on 12-3, leave that comment for me, and I can address it in a future video if that part is not already clear to you guys. And it's 12-3 on brutal. So, and this is basically, yeah, I've been spending my energy on this, doing what I can in other areas of the game. The the progress I gained from the dragon runs, which I was told by somebody in the comments, was a waste of energy. That those dragon runs ended up being very, very big for me. I got a lot of strong 5 to 6-star pieces that I was able to incorporate onto a lot of my champions and strengthen them up. So my um, Coffin Smasher is even stronger right now. Um, I could probably fool around with Deacon and get him a little bit stronger. But I'm kind of happy with where the account is right now. So, and I think this was my last set of energy. So I tend to manual through these because, I can sit here, put up something on my other screen and just click reset every, 20, 25 seconds or however long it goes. I got enough energy for one more run, so we do that. Now I'm not gonna say lucky because I got unlucky. But when you get lemons, you make lemonade, right? So basically, I have a bunch of crappy epics. Well, they saved me the trouble of leveling up a bunch of 3-stars into 4-stars, and then leveling those 4-stars up to be 5-stars. So I do get to save a lot of time with that, which is why you'll see if you look at the ones that I have ready to go, they're both epics that I will never use on this account. I actually briefly used. I don't want to sacrifice him. I briefly used Missionary because he had a heal reduction ability. So I brought him just to complete a challenge, and then after that, I never. It was like, yep, okay, he can get fed now. So that's what's going on the account. I am a little sad to say that I don't think I'm going to be able to pull shards for a while, and that's kind of upsetting to me. I do like to be able to pull ancients and sacreds when I can. You'll see I'm already starting to work my way back up towards ancients, getting that number back up. So we do have quite a ways until the next ancient 2x, but I'm working the best I can to get those up. Um, one thing I want to toy around with while I have you guys on like while I'm recording, I want to try something here. So champions. So he has one skinwalkers, and who has the other? Or is it equipped? Ring equipped. It's not Knights Rev. That would have been really good. So Sacred Order, Skinwalkers, and Barbarians. I don't really have. That's right. I was gonna say that I could potentially put it on Soul Bond. I don't think I'll do that, but I want to see what will happen if I just run these two, but change his ring. What kind of ring is that? It's an HP ring. Yeah, I don't want to put any more points into that. Oh, there's just new P. Okay. All right. So we're just going to see. Probably not going to work out the way I want it to. But I am curious to see what will happen here. I was hoping to get a little more damage out of that, but I need to take the basher down here. Well, we'll do this. That'll do it. Yep. All right. Save my cooldowns. Just get him down. Okay. And don't quite have a cooldown yet, so we'll hit. I probably should have gone for the basher. Do I get another turn anyways? I do, so. That's a successful hit there. We don't really care if he dies, per se, because he'll get revived. I'm going to save the cooldown. I'll save all my cooldowns here, because these guys are easy. And I just want to see how well this will go. So, little turn meter control. Nice. So we're not triggering him because we keep getting shields every time we attack. We do get taunted there, but... I'm going to let it set it on auto and see. Oh, man. That's so crazy that it only does 14... Brimstone only did 1,400 damage there. Did you guys see that? Does he heal enough? Off of his leech. Oh, we really need the leech to land there. There's the leech. I need him to heal. The problem is we don't heal that much because his shield is so strong. Alright. Well, I don't think I have a destroy set. Alright, we're not going to be able to finish that at that rate. Let's look at my gear and see if I have any kind of destroy set. Okay. How much time? We're at 20 minutes. Yeah, bear with me. This is kind of fun. This is like where this is going. All right, so um substats probably attack. Okay. None of them have a attack percentage. Okay. That's a decent piece. A crit damage sheet. All right. What crit rate gear do I have right now? Done. Okay. So that's done. We're gonna upgrade that to 12. None of this is really good, quote unquote, gear. So I don't really want to up it any further than it is. Let's put the ring on there and upgrade that to 12. Pretty decent rolls on that too. So substat, attack. I like the helmet here. I do want to find some crit rate. There we go. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near the crit rate that I want on her, but that's fine. Well, there's only one chest available, and I don't think I'm going to do an attack chest on her. She's going to be a 4-star. We're going to need to do so she's going to have to take a weapon. Accuracy. Yeah. Hopefully it rolls speed. Hey, there we go. Would love to get her crit rate higher because of the fact that she can. All her abilities, she only needs to be 75% crit rate. So I think we're at like 40 something, 50 something. Okay. I mean, we would love to see her higher, but it is what it is. And then probably we should go try, if we can, try to go retaliation gear here. Speed? No. Resistance. Ah, yikes. Let me just make sure I don't have anything equipped on like weaker. There we go. Yeah. Well, that's attack though. I'd like to see that be HP. All right. So I do want to look for an HP chest because they are squishy and they kind of need to stay alive. So HP chest with some crit rate. Do we have anything like that going on? A piece of reflex gear. I'm all right with that. Let's see if we can get some crit rate rolls on it. Hey, there we go. And some attack. Get a little bit more strength out of that. And then we just look for speed here. Preferably a 5-star piece. I will rip this off my Ethel, no problems. All right. So now we have a destroy set. She's not going to do a ton of damage. Not quite crit capped, but if I was to 6-star these, we would. But I don't want to put that much silver into gear like this. Okay, so now everybody has a shield. Let's see how this goes. She's very weak, not being ascended and everything. I've said this before, she is going to get stronger later on. We need to be careful here. We can't be as lackadaisical with the waves because she will potentially die against those waves. Like, I really can't afford for them to get a turn off. Thankfully, they hit Sun Wukong. Me using the A1 there is kind of just habit because my Soulbound Bowyer on my main account is in a stun set. That was scary. I'm not gonna lie, that one didn't want to see her die there. So and all right, destroyed a little bit. Hits pretty hard there. Dang. Yeah, we just needed her to stay alive just a little bit longer. But I think I have a plan now for this boss. I don't want to put, because like I said, we talked about this, right? Like, I don't want to put too many resources into a champion that's not going to, I want to focus on one champion at a time. Sun Wukong is my focus right now. So I'm not, it's cheap to ascend her. Is it going to make much difference? Let's find out. We've got a little bit of time in this video, right? I try to keep these around, and I get some energy so I can go back to grinding as well. So these resources are plentiful. A little not thrilled about getting rid of those, but I can make them up. So that's not that bad. Whoops. All right. We'll try this one more time. Just kind of see what we can make happen here. And there's definitely other things I can do to make her a little bit tougher. I'm not really interested in using up a bunch of her gear. Oh, I really didn't want to take that hit there. I think we just used the A3. Got them all pretty low. This should clear out 2 or 3. I'll take 2 of them. And then this should finish him. Perfect. Okay, so we're going in with more HP to start this time, too. Because we can't really count on the leech to be landing. And we got some turn meter reduction there. Not too bad. I wish I could have got the leech to land there. Want to keep the decreased defense on. Big hit there. Just going to A1 here. Not great, but we are getting some damage in. Survived a little bit longer. We'll take that. Got another hit in. Is it enough? Nope. Not enough. So just a little shy of being able to break that first layer of the shield. Because once you break that first layer of the shield, things can go much quicker. Yeah. Well, gave it a shot. I don't really want to let it. I might try it again and let it auto battle because we did get a little bit of a head start on the damage there. If I was to rework her gear a little bit, I might be able to get some progress in Doom Tower out of that. So I could definitely see myself putting some. Oh yeah, look, I didn't even upgrade this helmet. Oh, we'll try it one more time. I forgot to upgrade the helmet. I think we got time. We can do it. Come on. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. This is how you progress. You kind of just experiment and you try things and see, oh, does this work? Because that's a lot more HP. That's a lot more HP on her now. So if you're still here, thank you. I appreciate you guys bearing with me while we figure this out, Oh, I didn't really want to use... No, I wanted to use that ability. She's a lot faster now, too. That double speed roll gave her quite a head start on the... She went before Sun Wukong that time. So that might mean we get another couple of turns before Scarab does. Off of her specifically. Got turn meter reduction. Heck yeah. Got the leech to land. She'll heal up now. Not much, but she got a little bit of heal. He gets 1 attack. So we got 2 attacks off before he got... Well, no, we did before because of the turn meter reduction. So that's not a factor. I think she survives this hit. She does get taunted. We need her to survive one more. There we go. And we get the biggest hit she has. I don't think it broke the shield, though. And that's going to be it. All right. Did we break the shield at all? No, it's still pretty strong. Oh, wait. How much do we heal for? Let me let it auto a little bit. See how far we can get now. I don't think we did nearly enough to break the shield. We got close, though. Yeah. What's the brimstone hit for? Let's find out. Didn't proc there because that's his A1. That's his A1 again. So no brimstone procs. Come on. I'm just kind of waiting to see. Yeah, we're not really healing up without that leech. All right, there's the brimstone. What's the brimstone hit for? Oh. Yeah, same amount, 1,300. All right. We're close, though. We're getting a lot closer. I think just one or two more hits out of Soul Bond, and we'd be set. So that's stuff that I can throw some enchantments towards her gear, and I'll fiddle with that later on tonight. But yeah, really happy to kind of see some progress there because that was been a bit of a thorn in my side. There's a lot of resources in Doom Tower. I think a lot of people sleep on Doom Tower early. I mean, I breezed through all of this. The hardest part was this boss right here, which I have gear to combat him. If I was to continue going, I mean, this is good resources. We've got silver, we've got energy, um, shards, even chickens, even books. I know are throughout here. I think there's some books in here. Apparently, there's an epic book. Um, so definitely, I mean, I'm not expecting to get anywhere near that high, but you should still be doing this, especially after reset, just to try and get those little extra resources. You want to get resources wherever you can. So, but yeah, we're gonna call that a video. I kind of like that. I kind of like showing you guys kind of my approach to the game and what I would do while I'm playing, when I have more time to play and things like that. So, as far as missions go, this is gonna get knocked out tonight. I will still burn this energy, this 123 energy, and a big part of the reason why it's a big deal for me to use my energy when I have it, even though resets right, just a couple hours away. I'm not regenerating energy, so it's kind of wasted energy. So while 123 would sit here, 50 or 60 energy won't regenerate because I'm over the cap. So I kind of want to spend it and regenerate more energy, so then I'm not losing energy throughout the day. So that's one of the reasons why I put this game on my phone now. So when I get bored at work, I can, or I'm on break or something, I can just hop on and blow through some energy. So I'm going to get back into campaign and start grinding. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.